Hello, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Brutal Chaos. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to be checking out another recommended video. Today we're going to be checking out the heavy FLAMER HERESY Space Hulk Deathwing. So we definitely want to check this out. Like I said, I've been requested this video by my buddy Custodian, I believe, TheRussianBadger. I've heard a lot of good things about his channel. So we'll leave the original link down below. Like I said, thank you guys for supporting my channel as well. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for smashing that like button, and thank you for leaving your comments. And if you want to leave your recommendations, you can leave the title down below, but you also should join the Discord, which is in the Linktree link down below. That way we have a section in there for want me to react. Let me know that you're from the YouTube, and we'll give you the role, and you can post your links in that. That way they don't get deleted, I don't lose them, and we have them for reactions like this. So guys, keep being awesome. Like I said, I try to save what I can. I said, you all mean a lot. Thank you so much. And let's pull this up. I'm gonna shut up. I can't freaking talk today anyways. So let's do this. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Brother, right away.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
The heavy flamer. Alright, let me turn this down just a little bit because it's gonna be a little loud, I feel. Like, not for you all, but for my headset.
The heavy flamer.
We are angels of death. I love it, man.
The heavy flamer.
I've recently got some tabletop. Look forward to that being on the channel as well, by the way. I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna watch this.
We are the angels of death. My furies may manifest. Feel the fight of the chapter's finest. I would like to file a complaint.
Bro, and he's like sitting there, he looks back, he's like, he's just like letting the fire. That's too good.
I would like to file a complaint.
I love how indiscriminate you are with your flame. You don't need to whip it like a noodle at a swimming pool.
Hey, I might have to try out the heavy flamer. Looks funny. Freaking, we got Jello pudding, Lolly Rick, Psycho Smiley. I'm sorry to rewind, but man, this is funny.
I would like to file a complaint.
I love how indiscriminate you are with your flame. You don't need to whip it like a noodle
It's like he's got sparklers.
What the fuck?
But it's a flamer.
Virgin and flame. Burn in holy fire. The time has come, brothers. No mercy.
Oh, I'm dead.
Shitpost/heresy alert. If you're offended when someone goofs up the lore or talks shit about your favorite chapter of Space Marines, please. Welcome to the grim dark.
I mean, you gotta have fun sometimes.
This is the future where peace, happiness, and prosperity have been replaced by war, death, and destruction. Not necessarily in that order, but necessarily in mass quantities.
I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield.
In the last episode, 9 months ago, we were introduced to the sentient fungi known as the orcs, the corn-worshipping heretics known...
Log! Dude, that's why the first team I actually played on tabletop is the orcs, and they're so random. Like I said, I actually took out 4 of my buddies' custodies, so I was pretty impressed to be able to do that the one of the first few games I've ever played. So, man, it's pretty awesome.
Endure 1,000 deaths before I yield.
In the last episode, 9 months ago, we were introduced to the sentient fungi known as the orcs, the corn-worshipping heretics known as the forces of chaos that make the civilian casualties of World War II look like a picnic.
Skulls for the skull throne! Blood for the blood god!
List of ornate massacres. This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. And most importantly, the Space Marines of the Imperium of Man, led by the venerate Emperor himself.
We are one in the Emperor and the will of man.
And as much as I'd love to hear about your hyper-intelligent Dark Elder waifu, the dumbass weeaboo space communists, and the Rattle Me Bones robots, the Xenos stealing your shit this time around are the Gene Stealer Tyranids.
Your infestation spreads no further, alien.
It may sound like despotic deja vu for someone to be stealing your shit again, but that's usually the way these 40k games go. Xenos are either killing something, breaking something, or stealing something. You're deployed to intervene, you realize the shit is fucked, and you may as well blow it all up anyways, and then you blow it all up.
None who live
Pretty
can
much.
survive the flame.
Which may beg the question from your perspective, why not just blow it all up in the first place? Like Exterminatus nuke from orbit. And to that I retort,
Because it is the Emperor's will, and also purging is really, really fun, brother.
the Gene Stealers
Yeah.
are doing just that on one of your space hulks called the Elethros, and you're the librarian in charge of salvaging anything of value and purging the Xeno filth.
Your heresy stops here!
Alongside Devastator Barakeel, Apothecary Nahum, and Shotcaller Belial, you make up Deathwing, the first company of the Dark Angels chapter.
We are the Angels of Death!
The whole Dark Angels in bone white armor may be a little confusing, but it's only
Yep.
Deathwing. The rest of the Dark Angels are actually green, even though the Salamanders are already green, but the
Right.
Salamanders are almost always on fire, so it's not
See, that's why I got confused when I first played it. I was like, ain't they supposed to be green?
that hard to...
Brother, enough with the lore!
Brothers, retribution is at hand. It is our strength. We are the sons of Caliban. Let
And the game is awesome too. If you ain't played it, I'd definitely recommend playing it. It's awesome.
fury guide your weapons. Let
We've actually been playing through this on our channel. We actually beat chapter 4. We tried to beat chapter 3. We got totally decimated. So, yeah. We're going to try to go back and record that again because we tried like 4 times and just got wrecked.
vengeance be our song. We are the angels of death, and our enemies shall fall.
Decked out in Terminator armor, you're larger and more formidable than your ordinary Space Marine, but not so huge that you can't fit through doorways like a menacing full-size dreadnought.
None may block our path.
And you better believe you're gonna need this intimidating
God.
armor, because the Gene Stealers you're up against, well, they're not exactly small.
So they're pretty
By
big.
the Emperor, can the Xenos get any bigger?
And you may be thinking, at least I have 2 Dark Angel Terminators to help me.
Wrong.
I know it may be heresy to shit-talk fellow Terminators.
Bold words for someone in assault cannon range.
Delete this heresy.
Heresy.
The heresy.
We heard you were talking shit, brother.
But short of dispensing a few cookie-cutter voice lines and soaking up damage, they are useless.
We are the Angels of Death. That is like one single Xeno. Steady yourself, brother.
Discipline
Oh my
is
God.
their sole strength, as in even if they are on the brink of death, they will not heal themselves unless you instruct them to.
Going to tell me, I die standing.
So if you really want to get heretical, you can instruct Apothecary Nahum to constantly juice himself up with self-heals like a fiending junkie, and he becomes a Tyrannid Broodlord punching bag while you inflict heavy damage on whatever's attempting
Pretty
to
much.
eat you.
Tyrannid bait is not the right word, brother. I prefer
And in chapter 3, we actually got attacked by 2 brood lords at once, and it was not good.
So if you really want to get heretical, you can instruct
They hurt.
Apothecary Nahum to constantly juice himself up with self-heals like a fiending junkie, and he becomes a Tyrannid Broodlord punching bag while you inflict
They are
heavy
ugly.
damage on whatever's attempting to eat you.
Tyrannid bait is not the right word, brother. I prefer expeditionary Tyrannid punching bag.
Your skill tree allows you to make these fellow brothers of yours more powerful, yourself more powerful, or grant additional purging abilities, and I sure as shit didn't blow any of it on them.
Yes, brother Barrakill, I realize you want better armor, but I can now purge heretics in 3 different kinds of fire.
At least your objectives are simple, because you'll usually see a one-word description like fight or destroy off in the distance, and I think you already know what
Says
the hell
purge.
you're doing here. So let me save my breath.
The Xenos are coming. We have to exterminate them at all costs.
I'm gonna need more Bolter for this heresy. I'm confused by this heresy, brother. Are the foul Xenos just purging themselves?
Predictably, once the string of objectives is complete, you realize the Gene Stealers lived up to their names by stealing your genes and decide to incinerate the place Exterminatus style.
It was impossible to remove the traces of our gene seed from the bodies of the
I haven't got that far yet.
So Grandmaster Belial vowed to destroy everything instead.
Consider this a clear division in the video.
Oh, Lord.
Because the single player, especially on the No Mercy difficulty, can be a frustrating, overwhelming with annoyance, and underwhelming with content experience where you feel like a lone guardsman against a legion of Xenos. Let me tell you about the
Oh, it's
Tyranids.
tough.
But the multiplayer is 5 times better, a totally different animal, and it feels heretical even looping it in with a single player because it's a completely distinct experience.
Xenophobia increases.
You know you're in a
Oh, yeah.
40K game when instead of saying waiting for players, it's waiting for brothers.
Wait,
I'm getting too loyal for this shit. Brother. Look at Psycho. He's ready to
Brother!
smack a heretic. First of all,
Oh my
multiplayer
God.
allows you to play 6 classes instead of just 1. Not that I hated playing a librarian.
By the way, I'm the apothecary, usually, so yeah.
First of all, multiplayer allows you to play 6 classes instead of just 1. Not that I hated playing a librarian.
I don't know what a librarian looks like because I can't fucking read.
But heavy weapon specialty granted me an assault cannon and abilities like zero spread, a devastating mine, and a virtual A10 warthog for
This
an arm.
Deployed.
Blood Ravens be like, me, an intellectual. On a size range.
No, you got
I think
this.
I
Nah,
can
you
get a
bitch.
both my alts.
Look
Watch.
at him. Look at him.
That's zero accuracy on that rate of fire.
Easy for somebody with a fucking A10 warthog strapped to their arm to say.
Run to me, brother. They'll all get fucked if they run into it. Just watch. Done.
Apothecaries are important because with half the
are.
Tyranids being able to tear through your armor like a Cheetos bag, you're gonna need an answer to your H key, which happens to be a needle drill the size of a baseball bat.
Stimulants deployed. Apothecary required.
Oh my God.
Brother, I need
Bro, they kept doing that the other day to me. I'm like, I can only heal so much.
Size of a baseball bat.
Stimulants deployed. Apothecary required.
Oh my God.
Brother, I need an apothecary. This Tyranid whispered in my ear he needed one too.
You would do that. You would do that. The apothecary walks up to you. You think he's gonna heal you. You think he's gonna heal you by stabbing you with his needle. He just punches you in the face.
Whatever, I'm going in.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. The cooldown.
Oh my
There, I'm
God.
gonna drill your ass.
by the way,
there you
the
go.
little-
Hey man, how many fingers am I holding up? Turn off your heavy flamer so I can tell you. Hold on, I'll get you. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Tactical specialty was a must-have because he can revive a fallen brother.
Your duty is not done, brother!
An interrogator chaplain is a no-brainer because he can revive 3 fallen brothers, temporarily reflect all incoming damage, and temporarily become invincible, which makes him broken as shit, the
Hey man, he's freaking awesome.
best looking, and overall a force to
We need to start running that. We need to run me apothecary, and then Thunderhammer with my buddy Custodian. We'll run Thunderhammer and Storm Shield, and then we need to have the third person run the interrogator chaplain. That way, you know, the invincibility is
be
nice.
reckoned with.
It's meaningless to me!
Can I speak to your manager?
The point I'm making with all of this fuss about classes is that multiplayer offers both variety and specialization, whether you're looking for something different or you just want to play
And it's
someone
fun.
that suits your style. You can move far beyond the librarian of the single player, and Retribution just isn't the same without your brothers.
Brothers, to partake in our crusade is to be immortal.
It's worth mentioning at this point to turn Codex rules on because it is a far less grindy experience, and more importantly, friendly fire is off. With the amount of heavy flamers we run, I'd say the Codex Astartes does support this action.
We may get birds, brothers!
Yeah, the first thing that you do, of course. Yeah.
The Spacebook says this is bad.
This man likes fire too much.
Far less
Oh
grindy
my God.
experience, and more importantly, friendly fire is off. With the amount of heavy flamers we run,
Just turn up your DPI all the way on your mouse and just spin the shit.
I'd say the Codex Astartes does support this action.
We may get birds, brothers!
Yeah, the first thing that you do, of course. Yeah.
The Spacebook says this is bad.
Don't up your DPI.
What did I just say?
Of course. Yeah.
The Spacebook says this is bad.
Don't up your DPI. There's no need to do that.
It says we can't do that in the Codex. Well, I can't read.
Everybody gets her into a lolly rig, pull out the heavy flamer.
Which conveniently leads me to my next point.
Oh my
Weapons.
God.
I'm gonna need a heavy flamer for this heresy.
In the single player, you've got to use a versatile weapon. You've got big targets, small targets, close targets, distant targets, so much of the arsenal you can't use because it doesn't meet all those requirements. Take the Redemption, for example, the badass scatterbolter that blasts Xenos away in a ricochet of righteous steel.
Death to the enemy!
I love the freaking Hellfire, man. That thing's dope.
God, the ragdoll with that is so good, Heavenly.
Yeah, it just
You
flew
shoot them
across the
so
cliff.
far.
Stormbolter and Stormbolter.
Yo, this shit ricochets? What the fuck?
Yup.
In the single player, you won't have the range to hit the dudes with Grimdark Panzerschrecks or anything at a distance for that matter, and your brain-dead brethren sure as shit won't notice them, so you're boned due to lack of range. But in multiplayer, you can combine your Redemption with a Heavy Flamer, Spear of Caliban, and Stormbolter for coverage at all ranges. You cover your brother up close while they cover anything at a distance.
For the Emperor!
That's also the reason why melee is a bit of a joke, because on normal difficulty,
I don't know about that, man. Like, that shield helps a lot. Like, if you let the shield guy go forward, and then you just cover the ranges, cover the back and stuff, man, it helps.
I love crushing heretics and merciless retribution.
My faith is my shield!
By all accounts, it was no more than a hulking mass of steel!
But with any higher difficulty, it just doesn't work.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
only because Tyranids specialize in melee combat as apex predators, but so many Gene Stealers can
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe not in the higher difficulties, but we're not on the high difficulties.
one-shot you. It's paramount to purge them before they get close. Furthermore, damage is localized, as in if a Gene Stealer chomps your right arm, you can't shoot, and slashes your legs, you can't run away. So again, melee is a tough sell.
I cannot move.
Hey, at least you can use a power fist with every heavy weapon, so it may not be a sword
Fistin'.
or an axe, but you can still smack a
Fistin'.
heretic.
Feel the weight of the chapter's finest! Die!
You get the point I'm hammering at. Every weapon in the arsenal is at your disposal with brothers
Look at
by
them
your
guts.
side in multiplayer, instead
They're
of a
so
handful
dope.
of versatile ones in the single player, which means more fun, more purging, and of course, indiscriminate use of the Heavy Flamer.
Burn in holy fire!
I tell you to stop using your flamer so that I can see. First
That's
of
basically
all,
what it's
this is a
like.
heavy flamer. Why are you
broke that
flaming me?
earlier.
I'm right.
My flame does not discriminate.
I'm an equal opportunity flamer.
Equal opportunity purging. Hey, 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 hey. No.
You're like a disciplining mother with like a spray bottle, but instead it's
Hey,
a heavy
hey,
flamer.
no, no.
It's heavy for a reason,
my
because
God.
Xenos you're up against I like to categorize as apex predators, suicidal apex predators, and apex predators so large that they can only be described as virtually immortal.
I'm
Yeah,
It's a
they
big boy. It's a big boy. Get out of my way, Clue. Get out of my way.
I'm too chunky.
Yeah.
I'm too chunky.
Get behind the man with the assault cannon.
Gotcha. You'll come up in a second.
No, we'll be fine, Clue. You got an assault cannon and a heavy flamer, he'll go down. There you go.
Technically, the Scythe Strain is virtually immortal, and the Brood Lord is virtually immortal and psychic. So, rule of thumb, Cthulhu-looking Xenos are superior to non-Cthulhu-looking Xenos.
What is this? Get behind me, brother. Cthulhu fan club out here.
And if it's a 20-foot-tall praying mantis bug-looking thing that just
Oh,
cuts your buddy in
God.
half and doesn't go down with an initial burst, it's either a Scythe Strain or a Brood Lord, and you may want to start a tactical withdrawal, because 2 more are on their way.
Retreat now for victory later!
All right, everything you got.
Why
Everything
not?
you got.
I'm
to
gonna need
the
to
blue one on
run.
the right. Just do the one close to the objective. As soon as he gets here,
so-
Goose, hit your reflect,
Yeah,
and
come on.
after it's done, hit your
getting
invincible.
our-
I have to bounce back. I got the reflect damage.
You're honestly not going to be able to see anything. Just keep
Yep,
tanking
yep,
him. We
yep.
got a heavy fire and assault cannon just laying into him.
Goose.
It doesn't matter if
I
you
can't see anything,
They gotta be so
I'm
chunked.
down.
They gotta be so
image
chunked.
I got you. You're coming back.
That's one down. One down.
makes my damn head, bro.
That's it. That's it.
I can't see a fucking thing.
When the 20-foot tall, genetically perfect.
He's over there like, I can't see. There's just like 2 flamers going in an assault cannon.
It doesn't matter if you can't
see anything.
They gotta be so chunked. They gotta be so chunked.
I got you. You're coming back.
That's
Thank
one
you.
down.
Sacrifice
one
has
down.
been made well, brother.
That's it. That's
My
it.
brother.
I can't
Toast,
see a fucking
toast.
thing.
When the 20-foot tall, genetically perfect apex predator gets mowed down by a bunch of dipshit farmers with
Oh my
flashlights.
I could rant about the bullshit psychers that can one-shot you with heresy, but I don't want this video to quadruple in length for the sake of Xeno sorcery space magic.
I am calm. What sorcery is this?
Yet no matter how terrifying the
That's what
Xenos
we're
you're
like.
faced with,
Psyker.
they all have a
Psyker.
glaring
Psyker.
weakness with no known counter. Doors.
This is a point of strategic import.
It may sound weird that doors are the pinnacle of strategy in Deathwing, but deciding whether to lock them, unlock them, or simply power fist them open for a rapid escape is the closest it comes to chess.
I leave only rubble.
You're insisting on a
A quick tutorial on doors. These are the most important things. Not even fucking Hive pirates can get through that shit.
That's how you go through doors.
This is gonna keep him out, right?
Yes, if you hack it. Oh, let's close this
Oh
door
my
behind us. Oh
God.
wait, we can't.
Oh, wait.
where I'd lock the door. If there was one.
All right, this is what we're actually supposed to do now. Come, no, come through.
Oh my
Get in here,
God.
brother. I'll block it. I'll block it. I'll block it. I got
that
it.
shit.
I'll get it. Oh, I can hear him right there.
Pretty sure that was the Hive Tyrant from last mission.
He is right there, and he is so mad.
He's pissed, brother.
We do
Oh
not
my
want your
God.
Girl Scout cookies, brother.
It should also be
Girl
mentioned that
Scout
doors
cookies.
and entryways are the most dangerous adversary in all of the Elethros because they can swallow you without mercy or meaning.
There's a lot of yeah, he's probably in this.
Oh,
thing
that
hasn't
seems
opened
fair.
up.
That seems fair. I gotta purge this heresy right.
Looks like heresy to me, brother.
I don't see anybody.
Heresy is now airborne. Get this off my screen.
I'll fucking
Oh
light him
my
on
God.
fire though. I don't give a shit.
Open the door. Open the door.
I'm trying.
Brother.
It's blocked.
So it's just stuck
Oh
there
my
like a
God.
big piece of shit? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Brother, I am pinned here.
If you don't get stuck, you'll experience the best the game has to offer outside of the heavy flamer, which is the
That's fun.
environment. From the biggest
Oh, it's
freezer
gorgeous.
in the universe to the massive cathedrals, holy shit is it ever well done.
Does the architecture bring honor to the Emperor? Yes. Are we overloading the reactor to purge it all in flame in 20 minutes?
Yes.
Also yes.
Look at my screen. I'm freezing my ass
It's
off.
a gorgeous game.
That's such a good solution. Brother.
Brother, are you cold?
Brother, I am chilled here.
And the better decisions you make, the longer you'll stay alive, the more purging you'll do, and the more renown you'll earn to spend on upgrades like faster reloads, beefier health, and weapons that
And it
never
helps,
jam.
too.
I don't always jam my spirit Caliban, but when I do, it's because the Sice rain is breathing on my face.
My face when I see a Hive Tyrant and I'm reloading. Resilient increases
Pretty
HP by
much.
30% for each body part. A fellow space marine just walks up and jabs you in the arm. You're still at 100%.
Cosmetics are available too, which you can frown upon all you want, but you've really got to grind for them, and at least they aren't microtransactions.
The skins is the indomitable assault cannon of wrath.
Holy shit, Psycho, that's such a neat skin. Fuck.
Oh, well, thank you.
Traitor's doom, destruction's glory, the voice of devastation, torment of defiance, and pain of the heretic. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, is that?
Wait. I can really ham that up. Just
Bane of the heretic, torment of defiance, traitor's doom, destruction's glory, voice of devastation.
God. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm glad that I successfully deceived
I need
you
to
until
get me
the
a
end of the
freaking
video
voice
because
mod.
the greatest enemy in the entire game, frame rates. Even
Yep.
with a monster rig of an i9-7980XE and a 2080 Ti, I consistently cratered to sub 40 FPS from the sheer amount of Xeno filth and heavy flamer on my screen.
Purge them in flame!
the Emperor's finest. My graphics card is gonna break. It's gonna break.
The Emperor's
To
finest.
sub 40 FPS from the
He'd be
sheer amount
like-
of Xeno filth and heavy
That'd
flamer
be the moment in the videos where he would just be like, "Am I on drugs?"
on my screen.
Purge them in flame!
The Emperor's finest. My graphics card is gonna break.
Oh
It's gonna
my
break.
god, dude.
God, are these flames ray tracing enabled?
I still am at 40.
But I'm also glad and most thankful that I had my brothers beside me
brothers.
because we had Jackal, who knows everything about 40K.
Lionel Johnson is the Primarch of the Dark Angels. The only reason he hasn't returned is because he's literally just asleep.
Jello,
Yep.
who knows next to nothing about 40K.
What is that? It's my ex-wife, Karen.
Karen, that bitch. That's like the perfect mixture.
Turned is because he's
It's like, it's kind of like me. I'm like kind of the guy that's starting to know more.
literally just asleep.
Jello, who knows next to nothing about 40K.
What is that? It's my ex-wife, Karen.
Garrett, that fits.
I'm gonna
I already gave you the alimony.
burn the custody papers.
Kids are coming.
And Heavenly, who fits somewhere in between.
Sounds like a bunch of nerds. Blood for the blood god. That's clearly some heresy.
I hope you had fun breaking heretics in half with me.
Light will not save you, Valzino!
And even if you
that
didn't,
was
we
dope.
burst them all in flame and bounced on out of there anyways.
Their shelter has become their tomb.
The end.
I'd like to extend a solemn RIP to all of the shitters in my Discord that I banned for saying the Deathwing is trash.
I don't know. Anybody I ban is the same pile of filth in my book.
Damn.
This is how I look when I ban people.
I don't remember.
Oh my god. Jesus.
God, what is this?
Secondly, I kind of miss having a boss fight. Not that I miss Xeno scum in any way, shape, or form, but maybe if there was a bigger Xeno that I got to fight that said some shit like,
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
that could have been kind of neat, instead of just seeing a bigger and bigger Tyranid each time.
We need a Space Hulk game that like, or we need just a 40K game like this that lets us fight orcs.
They didn't have a name. And thirdly, holy shit, do I ever miss unlimited sprint. I know it's not something that always goes through your mind, but when you've run like 20 feet and you are just sucking wind, damn, do I ever miss unlimited sprint. Holy God. With all that being said, I had a ton of fun playing this game. I had a ton of fun making this video. Anytime I just get to play in your sandbox, those of you that are really, really hardcore 40K dudes, I have a blast. In closing, I'd like to thank you guys so very much for watching. It means the world to me that you watched to the end of the video, and I had so much fun creating content at a Warhammer 40K. It is so over the top. It is so nuts. I love every second of it. And be sure to tune in next year when we go to a Salamander's barbecue.
That's pretty dope, man. Like I said, big shout out to TheRussianBadger there, man. Like I said, Warhammer is amazing. It's over the top, but it's definitely fun. This game is amazing, man. That's funny. The freaking turning up the DPI and spinning the freaking heavy flamer is funny. That guy look back, look forward, look back, look forward. That was hilarious. So guys, keep freaking being awesome. I hope you enjoyed the video. Said thank you for subscribing, thank you for smashing that like button, thank you for leaving your comments down below. Like I said, we would love to have you in the Discord. You can leave your recommendations there with links as well. So guys, keep being awesome. We'll see you in the next video.